Welcome to How To with J and A. Today we're going to do just a quick video about Hilltop Hot Honey. Now you might be wondering what is hot honey, and for the last few weeks I've been going through the local shops and the big supermarkets and asking for this Hilltop Hot Honey, and I did know that you could get it on Amazon, but thankfully our Tesco's is now stocking it, so I've been able to buy some and I just wanted to do a review. So one of the main things that you might be wondering is, what do you do with hot honey? So it's a big thing in America, especially in New York, and there's a famous brand called Mike's Hot Honey, and they supply a lot of the pizzerias in New York. So you can also obviously buy that on Amazon as well. I'm not sure, I can't remember if you can find it in the UK. So really the main thing that it goes on is pizza. That's like the most famous thing that people use it for. So in New York, they make these big tray pizzas. So this is my version here. I've made this with Italian sausage, and I had to make that homemade because we don't have it in the UK. So this is my tray pizza that I've made, and I've started using a different method where you make the dough and you leave the dough you prove it once for around about sort of 40 minutes, an hour, depending on how quickly it proves. You knock it back and then you leave it in the fridge and you leave it up to 2 days, and it's really, really good. It gives such a nice base. You can make it quite thin. It still puffs up in the oven with the yeast and it tastes really good. So I might do a recipe about that at a later date, but what I would say is that hot honey goes really good on that. So on to the actual honey itself. So this is us testing out the honey on a homemade pizza. And what I do is I tend to just keep pepperoni in the freezer and a bag of grated mozzarella, and I just make up quick pizzas for my lunch. So this was it with some salad, and it was really good. Obviously you can make your own. This is just a quick photo of a homemade honey with lots of chili flakes in it, and I think that would be very, very hot and very strong. I would say that it's quite a good sized bottle, and because it is quite spicy, now you might think because it's got one chili that means that it's quite mild, but it is quite spicy. I think the chili just denotes chili and not actually like this, the heat. It's not graded into like 1, 2, 3, I don't think. But anyway, I found this quite spicy. So when I did bring it home, I was a wee bit concerned because I thought when I tasted a wee bit in my tongue, it was really nippy. And I thought, oh, I'm going to find that too hot. So I actually started off by mixing a little with just normal honey. But when I actually went to put it onto a pizza, I felt that wasn't really very strong. So when I went for the actual main honey on my pizza, I thought this is fantastic. So it really gives you a sort of it gives you that mix between the savoury. As I say, I really like pepperoni on a pizza. I kind of feel if it doesn't have pepperoni, it's not a good pizza. But it will go on any type of pizza. But I think that sort of like pepperoni, the sort of real salty, savoury, garlicky taste of pepperoni with the honey does match really well. So I would say my personal opinion is it's quite nippy and you might think it's a bit strong, but once you put it onto your pizza, you don't put a lot on either. I've been following some guys on the New York sort of pizza like delis where they make up pizzas and they serve it by the slice, and they just drizzle it on the top and you don't put an awful lot on. So I would say you're not wanting to like cover it all. Once pizza comes out the oven, you just drizzle it on, and that's how it goes. So I would say if I was to score it, I would just definitely say like a 10 out of 10. I really love it. If you are doing, I know some people are following me because they do Slimming World, and I think it's a point per teaspoon or a sin per teaspoon for honey. So it's really not very much, and it really gives a really good taste to your pizza. So obviously you can make your own, but I would say the Hilltop Hot Honey for me is just really easy because you're not using a lot of it. So I think to have it commercially produced is quite good for me. If you didn't want to make your own, you could, but I would say this review for Hilltop Hot Honey, I would say it really does hit the spot. And you obviously can use it in other dishes. I think drizzled over chicken would be really good. I think chicken's probably one of the best things. Chicken wings, just chicken dishes. If you're making it up, you could use it actually when you're cooking or just at the end, the last few minutes. And the other thing that might be quite nice on is some roasted vegetables like carrots or parsnips. Just a quick drizzle at the end, I think would also be really good. So I hope you've enjoyed the video and that you'll watch again. Thanks, bye.